Hi, welcome to Story Basket. Today's story is about the little shoemaker. Once upon a time, in a quiet cobblestone village, nestled between green hills, there lived a little shoemaker named Thomas. His workshop was tiny, just a single wooden table, a squeaky stool, and shelves filled with scraps of leather. Thomas didn't have much money, but he had a kind heart and the most skillful hands in town. Every morning, Thomas greeted the birds outside his window and whispered, "Today I'll make something beautiful." He worked hard, stitching each shoe with care, even when his stomach rumbled and the cold wind crept through the cracks in the walls. One winter night, after selling only one pair of shoes all week, Thomas sat by the flickering candlelight. He sighed, "I wish I could make something so wonderful that everyone in town would smile." Then, too tired to think, he fell asleep at his workbench. As the moon shone through the frosty window, something magical happened. A soft sparkle of light drifted down from the sky and landed on Tomas's table. Out of that light stepped two tiny shoe sprites, wearing little aprons and holding glowing needles. "We've heard your wish, kind shoemaker," whispered one sprite. "You've worked hard for others. Now it's our turn to help you." All through the night, the sprites snipped, stitched, and hummed cheerful tunes. By morning, the table was covered with the most beautiful shoes the village had ever seen. Golden slippers that shimmered like sunrise, and boots so soft they felt like clouds. When Tomas awoke, his eyes widened. "Who could have made these?" he gasped. But there was no one there, just a faint sparkle in the air. He placed the shoes in his shop window, and by noon every pair was sold. People came from far and wide, amazed by his magical work. Tomas finally had enough coins for food and firewood, but he didn't keep it all to himself. He shared with neighbors who were struggling, and mended shoes for children who couldn't pay. Each night he whispered, "Thank you, little helpers, wherever you are." One snowy evening, Tomas decided to make something special for the sprites, a pair of tiny red boots. He left them on his workbench before going to bed. When he woke up, the boots were gone, and in their place sparkled a note made of golden dust. "Kindness is the finest craft of all. Keep sharing it, and magic will always find you." From that day on, Tomas's shop never went empty, and his heart never felt cold again. The village called him the little shoemaker with the magic touch. But Tomas knew the real magic was kindness, stitched into every shoe he made. And so in that small cobblestone village, warmth and wonder walked hand in hand, one step at a time. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you.